Okay, thanks for joining. So today we are going to discuss the demo session on Oracle Fusion Financials online training. Okay, so we are going to start the new batch from 19th January this year. Like after Sankranti, we are going to start the batch. So this batch will be the morning batch. Will The mode of training will be in English. So we have English, language also, Telugu language also. So generally, every month we will have a batch. Every month we will have a batch. So this batch is morning batch. Next month, in February, we are going to start the Telugu batch at evening, 9 to 10:30 p.m. So that will be in the Telugu language. So this is in the English language. Like duration is a 2 months duration. Okay, so if you want to access anything, like if you are joining in a Telugu batch and you want to access the English, then you can access G Drive access or sessions you can join. Or if you want to join, you started in English batch, but in future maybe after 1 month you would like to join in Telugu batch also. Yeah, you can have multiple batch accesses. Okay, you can join any batch. So based on your comfort, like if you want to learn the course on your local language Telugu, then you can join there. Okay, the mode of teaching will be English and Telugu. That's it. The remaining content, everything is same. Okay, so yeah, so let's start this session. So this is Oracle Fusion Financials. Okay, so first, before going to start the session, I would like to introduce myself. Myself, Mahesh. So I have more than 13 years of experience in same profile Oracle Fusion functional consultant. So I have been expertise in multiple areas like functional and technical areas. So basically, I started with my career. I started with as a end users. Okay, so as an accountant, I started my career. So then I moved to the as a functional consultant when I was working as a end user. So I used to work on the same application, like it is a EBS application. So on the time, so when we have issues, when we have requirements, so we don't have direct access on the application. So the setup and configuration level, we used to connect with functional consultants. We used to connect with the functional consultants. They suggested us like they used to support us regarding the application level issues or new functionality requirements. So since I have very good knowledge on the functionality level, like business process level, one of consultant like suggested, why don't you try for the functional consultant role? Then I started inquiries. I learned the course like in the internal company level, I learned everything. So then I moved my career to the Oracle Fusion functional consultant. Okay, so I got the opportunity in multiple MNC companies. I have changed, after that end user level. So I changed multiple, MNC companies as a functional consultant. Okay, so while I'm working in one of the MNC company, I got a chance to travel Australia. Okay, I went to Australia for 2 years. So for the implementation process, I went to Australia, but unfortunately, in 2019, I went to Australia. 2020, we got COVID. So due to that, I think in May month we have a end date, a project like the implementation has to be completed on May, but due to that COVID, it was extended. So it was extended to the next year also. So yeah, so there is no chance to come back. So I was there for 1 year. Yeah, in the is since I was there in on site, I have got a very good opportunity to explore technical things and more functionality things like instead of Since I was the only person as a function consultant, then so everything I have to take responsible. So I learned everything like projects and HCM and other models, SCM models, everything I learned. So yeah, officially I am a finance functional consultant, but I have knowledge on other all other application, all other technical things as well. Okay, so currently I'm working as a same profile, and yeah, so and also one thing I can suggest you. So being taking training here, so I can advise you something better. What is better? Like if you are suggesting, why should we take the course from you? Why can't you take from other institutes? Something if you ask any question like that, so what I can say that. See here, since I was working as a real-time employee and have worked as a on-site consultant and a offshore consultant. I have worked for the multiple different kind of projects. So based on the experience, that much experience will be very helpful for your job trials and training process level also. I used to include all those scenarios, business scenarios, and what are the issues we used to get and how we can resolve that, and what are the important functionalities and what are the important updates that we are getting in Oracle Fusion level. So we used to get the updates every quarterly. Every quarterly we used to get the updates. So each and everything updated curriculum and updated functionalities we used to explain in the training. So that will be very helpful to crack your interviews. Okay, so we are providing interview supports also. So good news is we got two offerings in January month. So in on 2nd January, I got a call from our students. Like they got one of the students got selected. Like the HR finalized that selection, and other student he said that. He got offer and they asked some documentations like required documents. They asked to send the documents in the email. So yeah, they are the two like good news we got in a January month. So many people are saying that is there any openings are available, is there any openings? See, in generally in the December month every profile, so we can expect less interviews or interview calls. But whereas in Oracle Fusion level, so we got a huge recruiting calls, like job calls, like in 26 also, 26 December, 27th December, 31st December also have taken the interviews. Okay, I was supporting the interviews for our students. So that means, see, this is how the market is there, like on like Oracle Fusion application. So if you compare with any kind of any other technology, there is no openings, like there is no opening such kind of openings, such kind of demand in a current market. Okay, definitely I can help you. Like if you ask me something, what is the difference between other institutes and your institute? So yeah, this is what I can say. Like definitely you will feel the difference. So if you take any other institutes or something, they strictly adapted to the training process. They are not doing any, they will not do any kind of jobs or something. So 5 years back what they teach, and currently also they will teach the same content, same process, nothing is changed. If you ask any questions, they will said, yeah, we'll get back to you from the in the next session. So that kind of answers you can expect it. But in our sessions in December batch, we started recently in the December batch. You can connect with the December batch students. You can get the you know feedback from the students, how the training, how the teaching process is there. Is it understandable, and how is explaining everything. So you will have the access in the December batch also. You can connect with them and you can inquire that. Okay. So coming to the agenda, what we are going to discuss in this demo session, I will explain what is Oracle Fusion application and what is your role, what is your profile, and what is your roles and responsibility exactly. And coming to the course content, and what is the content of the course, and how the process in the 2 months duration, how I can take the teaching, like what is the phases, different phases we have. And first, and who can learn this course? Is there any eligibilities there? And what is the current market for this Oracle Fusion application? What is the competition? What is the competitors? What is the how we can survive? And there is artificial intelligence impact. How we can say that this Oracle Fusion is best choice, even without any artificial intelligence impact. Okay, so can I, there are many students who are who are trying to change their domain. People are having some career gaps. They are working on non-IT. They are working with the low salaries. So how we can suggest this kind of people this Oracle Fusion? Like, what is the best approach? Like, okay, and what is about placement? Job placement and interview support and job support is kind of activities. So everything we can discuss in this training, in this demo session. So everything theoretically, I will explain high level everything. So once we started the real time batches, I will go to the deep level and theoretical and application level functionalities. Okay. So first thing, what is the Oracle Fusion application? So actually this, Oracle Fusion is a cloud-based application. Oracle Fusion is a cloud-based application, which is started in 2000, 10 and 11. Okay, so basically it is contain multiple modules like ERP, HCM, SCM, CX, and the EPM modules. Mainly concentrate. We are concentrating on ERP modules. Okay, so in ERP level we have a general ledger, account payable, account receivable, expenses module, and other reporting modules. Okay, fixed assets. These are the 5 or 6 models, important models will be included in a ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. Okay, this Enterprise Resource Planning is very important module, and application level. Okay, so we have other options also, SCM and SCM. These are the like if you take example as a tree, like this SCM, HCM, CX, these are the branches, simple, small topics. But whereas ERP, it is kind of a core subject. So I will explain the what is the importance of ERP. Okay, so ERP nothing but enterprise resource planning. So a kind of application where you can gather all the information, you can enter all the information in one place. Let's say if you take any, you know, HCM related employee recording records, or inventory related records, or something marketing entries, sales entries, supply chain entries, everything should be connected to the Oracle Fusion this enterprise resource planning, ERP. ERP is a key role, key module for every organization. So how it will work? So before ERP application, if you take any organization, how they can manage their activities. So there are suppliers, there are customers, okay, and they used to maintain each transaction, each activity as a separate you know workbench. Something accountant, different accountants can maintain different vendors details, one application level, one source, or customers in one application in one source, and sales activity, purchase activity, warehousing activities. So different activities, they used to follow different systems, different applications. They cannot maintain all the activities in one application level. They used to maintain different applications, different source of systems, to maintain all the data. But when it comes to ERP, ERP existing, so after ERP existing, the business process got simplified. Okay, the data, whatever you are entering, that can be enter all the data in one system. Even the organization established in multinational level, MNC, multinational level, or even one country, but multiple locations, different locations they are operating. So anywhere in worldwide or one country level, they can operate the same application. Okay, they can enter the data. So altogether, employee details, customer details, supplier details, sales invoices, purchase invoices, inventory details, everything can be entered in one system. Okay, so that will be saved in one particular, storage area. So this is called ERP system. So before ERP existing, all companies they used to put their efforts and more investment on the accounting activities or business process, this kind of business process activities. After ERP, so it was minimized, the cost was reduced, the efforts was reduced, everything. So it is impacting profitability or improving their productivity. Okay, the simple way I can explain here, we have two things. One is car manufacturing unit, and one more thing here you can see cement factory unit. So how we can use, say, this is the business process. This is the business process. If you see car manufacturing process, what you can see here, see the manufacturing, the manufacturing process of car. So if you take a car, final product of car, so what are the different parts you can observe, like tires, windshields, lights and paint and the different, different spare parts you can identify in the car. If you want to make a car, so definitely you have to depend on some suppliers, some raw materials, some other spare parts. Okay, so how we can procure them? How we can procure them and how we can maintain in a warehouse, how we can manufacture them, and how we can do the payments to the suppliers. Okay, how we can collect the orders from the vendors. Okay, orders from the customers, how we can deliver the product to the customers. Okay, and how we can operate, how we can manufacture all these activities, like using manpower, using energies, using assets like machineries and plant, and this kind of everything, direct or indirect components, direct or indirect uh, objects that can be helpful for our productivity. So all kind of activities that you can enter in one system, that is called ERP system. Okay, so if you take another example, cement factory. So how the cement factory outbound, like cement bags will be generated. So they have to, in the cement factory, so here you can see you have to get some clay, some limestone from the mining. So it should be provided some vendor. So you cannot get your own, you can get it from some vendors, some chemicals. So you have to maintain some machineries, plant and machineries that will go in a process. Okay, so all kind of transactions from the procurement to in manufacturing process, and how we can buy to the customers, how can sell to the customers, and how can you do the payments to the suppliers, how can do the receipts from the customers. So all kind of activities can be recorded in one particular system, that is called ERP system, enterprise resource planning. So industries that are using ERP system nowadays, like ERP system, it is, I just shown the manufacturing process. It is not about a manufacturing process. It can be used any kind of industries. So any product, any kind of goods or services, any kind of goods or services you are manufacturing, and you are getting some profitability by selling of the, that sale of product or service. So if you are getting some profitability, then that business is eligible to use this ERP systems. Okay, so there are different kind of networking areas. Airtel, Geo. We have retailing stores. We have manufacturing units. We have service-oriented units, hospitalities, and different business processes, transports and travels, everything, everywhere. ERP system can be used. So there are different type of ERP systems. Okay, so few of the ERP system will be very comfortable, very suitable to the manufacturing. Few are related to the services. Few are related to the contracts. So there are different type of ERP systems we have. Okay, the major, like the most important, the uh, important ERP system in the current market is Oracle, NetSuite, Sibyl, JD Edwards, PeopleSoft, okay, Microsoft Dynamics, SAP, Infor. They are the important, famous ERP applications. They are the famous ERP services, like ERP applications. In 2025, if you take any top ERP applications, what are the top ERP applications in 2025? So we can say Oracle Fusion Cloud in a first place. Okay, next SAP, next Institute, then Microsoft Dynamics. So okay, they are the based on the country, they used to maintain based on the business process. They used to maintain different kind of ERP applications. Okay, so how I can say this ERP application like Oracle Fusion Cloud is the top, in the current market. So comparing with the SAP or any other applications, so Oracle Fusion application is a cloud application. Oracle Fusion is a cloud application, and it is a user friendly, and it is adapting many new features. Okay, uh, it is acquired, like Oracle is acquired many individual ERP applications, and they are adapting new functionalities into the Oracle cloud application. And also it is very user friendly, and it can be adaptable, and it can be easily understood by the end users. Okay, so that is where nowadays, like in 2025 itself, they got huge migrations from other ERP applications. In 2025 itself, it was started from 2023 or before, but in particular 2025, we got many migration project. As a real-time employee, I can see that. So if comparing with we have a different Microsoft Dynamic, we have a team, and SAP, we have a team. Okay, there are different multiple ERP applications we have. So in our company, we used to connect with other functional consultants also. So what is the current market in your technology, like in your profile? So comparing with all other ERP application, I can say that our Oracle Fusion application got many migrations. Many migrations means they are converting from their current ERP application to Oracle Fusion application. So that is how I can say that how this Oracle Fusion application is becoming as a number one in comparing with all other ERP applications. Okay, so why we choose Oracle Fusion application for your career success instead of selecting, we have a different ERP application in current market. Okay, as I shown you, there are different ERP applications. All these are ERP applications only. But why should I choose this Oracle Fusion application? Here I can put some important, you know, points. First thing is a high demand. First thing is a high demand. So how can I say it is high demand in the current market, like in 2025 or coming, like if you compare with SAP, which is top lead ERP application. Okay, so initially Oracle started as a database, like a database storage, okay, cloud storage. But later it converted into the multiple ERP, multiple cloud applications like ERP application and other applications. Okay, so in 2020 after COVID, so this Oracle Fusion application rapidly increases their customers. Okay, now from last 3 years, Oracle Fusion application is the number one position in all all our worldwide. Like so, if you compare with any ERP applications so far, like 2020 or 2019 or 20, uh, SAP SAP used to the topmost, but later it changes. Oracle Fusion changes everything. So even now also Oracle Fusion is the best application. It is in the topmost. Okay. So this is the data I'm getting from the net. Okay. It is not something I just created. It is a data, just latest data we got from different surveys. Okay. So definitely we should go for the, okay, what is the most important, like what is the most important thing while you are choosing your career path? Okay, so you should go with the high demanded courses, because they definitely you can get settled down, or you can get the job opportunity in easier way if you're comparing with other technologies. And also here we have a different kind of positions. So something, if you go for the end user activity, so after particular stage, in particular stage level, so you don't have any options, like your career will be stopped there. So even it will be applied for few of the students, you like how, what I can say is something, you are doing a job for 10 years, you are doing the same job in 10 years. So in a 10 years, in a span of 10 years, you got 2 3 promotions, and seems it is stopped, the growth is stopped, and hike your salary hike also stopped. So that kind of profiles, that kind of job, you may you are you may, okay, it is very uncomfortable for you. Maybe you are looking for the change now. Okay, so if you take the Oracle Fusion course, like Oracle Fusion profile, there are different phases. So until you retire, you can still, like, there are different phases. I will tell you the phases, different phases, what are the different profile, like, stages we have for Oracle Fusion level. So we have a separate screenshot, I will show you that. And also future proof skill. So if you compare with other applications, it is a cloud based application. It is a cloud based application, means the coming in future, the coming generation, everything is cloud based only. Okay, previous companies, previous all technologies are somewhere they are maintaining on-prem applications, on-prem data management, but nowadays everything changed to the cloud based, cloud database management. Okay, so since it is a cloud based application, so you can expect very good opportunities. If you updated on the same application, then definitely it is a future proofed skill set. Okay, so coming to specialized knowledges, like in Oracle Fusion application level, we have a different modules: GL, AP, AR, FA, CM, expenses. So in real time, if you go to the real time job, so you may not have, like you may not get the opportunity to work all this application, all these modules at a time. So mostly in one project, you can work on any particular account payable, account receivable, any 2 or 3 modules. That's it. You will not be involved to support all of the modules. Okay. So if you learn all modules, definitely GL, AP, AR, FA, CM, okay, like this, all the modules, you will get opportunity at any one of the requirement. Okay. So, and the salaries based, I can tell you the salaries is very high in this profile. Okay. If you have 5 years of experience, if you have a 5 years of experience, definitely you can expect a minimum salary from 10 lakhs. Okay. So nowadays I can see a few of the students who got offer in a three plus years and 4 plus years of experience with the 10 lakhs package. So the, if you have more than 5 years, it can be 15 to 20 lakhs. If you have 10, approximately 5 to 10 years of experience based on your skill set, you can expect at 25 to 30 lakhs easily. So salary wise, it is one of the best opportunity, best profile with high salaries. This is how like if we compare with any kind of ERP application, if we compare with any other technologies, so high level, high demand and career opportunities and future proof skill set and other salary based. So all of the other points like you can compare and you can feel it is the best one, best like you know uh, if compare with other applications, other technologies. So Oracle Fusion application, Oracle Fusion is acquired. There are many individual ERP applications. Simply NetSuite, you know that NetSuite, okay, PeopleSoft, Hyperion, okay, so and Sibyl. There are different ERP application, very famous applications in worldwide. So all those ERP application has been acquired by the Oracle, and all these applications are now currently running under Oracle only. So here Oracle, what they will do is like they will find out the a very advanced feature and a very important feature. So that can be adapted, that can be added to the Oracle Fusion application level. So they will find out the process will be like if something based on the business process, based on the company, they may need the different requirements. So application level, they used to provide the standard application, standard functionalities based on the client requirement. Okay, we have to provide some other services as well. Services means some other customized functionalities. Okay, so Oracle Fusion application, what they used to do, they used to adapt the multiple, important functionalities, multiple demand-oriented functionalities from other applications. They used to implement in their Fusion application. They are the Oracle ERP products. So Oracle eBusiness Suite, Oracle JD Edwards, Sibyl, PeopleSoft, NetSuite, Fusion application, Hyperion. These are the all important, you know, uh, individual ERP application which is acquired by the Oracle. So Oracle based Oracle, products are e-business suite and Fusion application. So e-business suite is a on-prem application. So e-business suite is a on-prem application. You can call as a EBS R12. So Fusion application is a cloud application R13 version, and this is a cloud-based application. Fusion application is a cloud-based application. What is the difference between e-business suite and Oracle Fusion application? E-business suite, like so clients used to maintain their data at their own networking or their company level. But whereas Fusion application, Oracle will provide the cloud service for the data storage. And also e-business suite level functionalities, everything is involved in everything is added to the Fusion application. But in also like in Fusion application level also we have some advanced features which is not there in a e-business suite. Okay, so you can say Oracle Fusion application is the next version of e-business suite. But thing is, the next version means the previous version should not be existing. But here e-business suite is existing and the Fusion application also working. So you can say version, but the thing is, both are existing. Both are different. Uh, like it is on-prem application. E-business suite is on-prem application. Fusion application is a cloud-based application. Okay. So coming to the Oracle Fusion application, we are discussing on Oracle Fusion application. So our concentration, our training process will be on Oracle Fusion application. So in Oracle Fusion application, we have three type of subscriptions. Three type of subscriptions. So this is regarding one of the client, client where this application is going to be implemented. That subscription will be applied to the client users. Okay, client companies. So SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Okay, IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. They are the three important subscriptions we have in a Oracle Fusion application level. So I will explain each phase level, each subscription level. Okay, so in training process and regular classes, I will give more detail, but here I will give the high level information. What is SaaS, what is PaaS, what is IaaS. Okay, just example, first SaaS. So if you want to travel to somewhere, so definitely you don't need to buy a car. Just book it one Uber cab or something, one cab, and then you can travel. So just you can go and sit and you can pay to the cab driver some charges for the distance based. Then you will be dropped somewhere. You can go with your work. So there is no additional responsibility or on the particular car. So you are just paying the time, whatever the time or something distance you have traveled. So the same thing if you compared with the Oracle Fusion application. Oracle Fusion application will provide some standard functionalities in the application level. So the subscription who has end users like a client user who are using the Oracle application. So if they took this SaaS based subscription, what they can do is they can use the standard application, standard functionalities. That's it. So front end creating invoices and posting invoices, generating the reports and there is a functional activities, front end activities. They cannot do anything back end. They cannot modify anything. They can just follow the standard functionality, standard uh, screens. That's it. It is called as a software as a service. So you don't have any other access, other back-end access, other more controls on the application. Okay, that is called a SaaS subscription or so something you can compare with postpaid services like if you take a OTT subscription, if you take a postpaid subscription, there are different basic, gold, and platinum. It is something basic level subscription. Coming to the PaaS subscription. So if you want to travel more distance, something you may take it. It would be take for 1 week or 10 days. Definitely, you can take a lease car. You can take a lease. So here, few responsibilities you have to be taken, like the maintenance, like the you can drive your own. You can fill fuel for the car. So these are the minimum responsibilities you have to take in the maintenance, the car ownership, and the everything, insurance and everything has taken care by the owner. Okay, the provider, like they will take care of everything. But here, since you are using the car for a particular period, you have to take responsibility on the fuel and the driving part. So if you take example like that. And coming to the application, Oracle Fusion application. So if you are using as a, you're using the application as a standard application, standard functionalities, and you want to change some basic changes. Okay, you want to configure your own custom screens. You want to use your custom screens. So there are a standard screens we have, but I want to create our own required screens, required fields. Okay, so if you want to do some backend changes, if you want to access the backend tables, if you want to do some customizations on your application level, definitely you can go for the pass subscription. Okay, pass subscription level, you can get the backend tables access. You can customize the application based on the requirements. Okay, coming to the IaaS subscription, it is a topmost subscription. So here you will get everything access. Okay. Here what you can do is you can connect with other applications. Okay. Oracle Fusion application can connect it with other application, can be integrated the data, and Oracle application, the networking, the network area, the networking can be shared with the storage, cloud storage can be shared with other third-party applications. So in IaaS level, you will get infrastructure as a service. In this level, you will get end-to-end access. Okay, it's something you buy a car. You got everything, control on this particular car, like everything, every responsibility is your own. In the application level also, you can access anything. So backend access, table access, and networking access, everything you will get. So what kind of organization? See, if you take IaaS subscription, obviously we'll get a PaaS and SaaS also. If you take PaaS subscription, you will get only PaaS and SaaS. Infrastructure as IaaS you will not get. If you take only SaaS, you cannot access IaaS and a PaaS. Okay, there are the limitations like a basic, gold and diamond, like that subscription you can compare. Okay, so coming to the responsibilities, roles and responsibilities, you understand what is the PaaS subscription and IaaS and the SaaS subscriptions. So PaaS subscription means hardware and software level subscriptions, you can say, and infrastructure means networking area level you can access, and SaaS means application level access, only application level access. For the PaaS IaaS, you might needed a technical skill set. As a technical consultant, as a DBA consultant, you would have needed uh, more technical skill set. But as a functional consultant, you can access, you can work on the front end application level. Then there is no technical skill set would be required. So you can work as a functional consultant. We are learning on functional consultant role. Okay, so our profile is a functional consultant. So there is no technical components, there is no technical requirement. Okay, there is no technical skill set would be required to learn this SaaS level or functional consultant profile. Okay, so obviously, even it is a SaaS, it is a low level, like a basic front end application level, but it is very important. If you are still, if you have a IaaS subscription, it is important, and if you take PaaS subscription, it is SaaS also very important. Without SaaS, you cannot access the application. Okay, so you can access the application without IaaS and PaaS. Okay, but without SaaS, IaaS and PaaS cannot be useful. So main core activities, business core activities will be conducted in the SaaS level only. So business transactions like purchase, sales, payments, receipts, bank transaction, any functional transaction, any business transaction that can be created in a SaaS level. Okay, so this IaaS and PaaS purely technical. If you want to do some technical changes in application level, definitely you can go for the SaaS and PaaS. Sorry, IaaS and PaaS. So what is exactly we do in a real time? After you join in a company, what is your role? What is your profile role? How we can treat it as a employee? Like what is the limitations? Okay, so let's say you are a functional consultant. You are a functional consultant. Here, three things, like two things we should forget, you should not forget. So functional consultant is different, end users are different. Okay, I will tell the difference. So consultant will work in a software company. Functional consultant will work in a software company. It can be Wipro, Infosys, okay, Deloitte, L&T, Cognizant, okay, Capgemini, Accenture. There are thousands of software companies. In any software company, okay, there are small software companies also there. So they used to provide, any software company they used to provide a, you know, support, like functional supports, you know, any services like support services to the clients only. Software companies, they are not building any new softwares. Software companies, they used to provide a consulting services to the, you know, client users, client companies. So in every, if you take any company, if you take any software company, they can there we have a Oracle Fusion, you know, practice. Oracle practice will be there. Their functional consultant will be work as a, you know, functional consultant or technical consultant, other type of profiles we can say, like designations we can say. So the main objective is we are working in a software company and providing services to the business organizations. Business organizations means who are using the application. The business organizations means application, the client users who are using exactly this Oracle Fusion application, they can call as a business organizations. Software companies who are providing the supporting services to the business organization, that is called a software company. So we are a functional consultants. We are working under one software company. We are supporting, we are giving support to one of the business organization. Okay. We are taking the salary from the software company. Okay. So coming to what is a client company, what is software company? What is a client company? What is software company? So in the client company, what are the employees? What are the users you can see? And what are the, in a software company, who can like a functional consultant, how we can they can work? In a client company, you can say any limited company, any product oriented or service oriented company. You can say any product oriented company or service oriented company. It can be cement factory company, it can be car manufacturing company, it can be Airtel networking company, it can be, you know, Air India transport company, like any, you know, somewhere it is giving some services or products, product or services, then they are getting some profitability, then that is called as a business organization. Okay. So in any sector, like a service sector or manufacturing sector, they used to maintain a ERP applications. So ERP application, nothing but a SAP, JD Edwards or NetSuite, Oracle, you know, Microsoft Dynamics. Okay. There are different type of ERP applications based on the availability, based on the cost, based on the budget. The companies can maintain a different ERP applications. Okay, let's say this ABC Limited company, they are using Oracle Fusion application. They are using Oracle Fusion application. So just a second. Yeah. So they are using a Oracle Fusion application. And the employees who are working, the employees who are working in ABC Limited company, they used to call as a end users. End users on Oracle Fusion application. Generally, this ERP application, let's say Oracle Fusion application, the ABC Limited company is using, and they don't give the full access to the employees, because if the full access, you know, setup and configurations and deleting options and everything, if you give access to the end users, so employees are not permanent to the any organization. Even ceo or manager or associate, anyone is not permanent to the any organization. Organization is a permanent, but employees are temporary. If the employee, if they anybody like they do some fraudulent activity, if they wantedly they do some any fraudulent activity, then the entire business will be stuck. Entire business will be stopped. You cannot do anything. So entire business will be lost. So to prevent that kind of security issues, they used to maintain like all the employees will have a basic control something. If you are creating invoices, you can get the access until you can create invoices. You cannot modify, you cannot do any kind of setups in the back end. Okay, so that kind of controls you can give in an application level, in any ERP application level, not only Oracle Fusion application. In any ERP level, we have that much control. So to prevent any fraudulent or uh, some wanted misuse of functionalities like from the end from employees. So business, every organization used to follow that. So in this case, if end users, if organization ABC Limited wants to do some new requirements or something they are doing in daily activities, they are facing some issues in the application. They cannot progress on daily activities since they don't have any control in the application. They cannot do anything. Simply they can depend on another consultants, like functional consultants. See, ABC Limited company, what they will do, they will uh, they will get the agreement with the software company. They will get the agreement with the software company. So the end users, the employees who are working on Oracle Fusion application, if they got any issues on daily activities, if they got any new requirements, we needed support, we needed application level support. Okay, so then this software company level functional consultant will be available. They can support to the ABC Limited company. Okay, there is a time duration, there is a limitations. We have a SOW agreement between client company and software company. In SOW agreement, they will clearly mention what are the limitations, what are the models they have to work, how many employees are working as a supporting functional consultants, and what are the limitations like a contact person. Everything will be mentioned in the SOW document. Based on the SOW document, the software companies will provide the services to the client company. We are a functional consultant. We are working in a software in an Accenture company as a Oracle Fusion functional consultant. In ABC Limited company, they got some issues. So we can connect with ABC Limited end users. We can provide the solutions to them. Okay. So there our job will be end. As a functional consultant, we have to find out the issues. We have to analysis the issues. We should provide the fixes. We should provide the solutions. That's it. So the end user activities, they have to do their daily activities, like they have to use the application for the daily invoice entries, payment entries, and daily supplier creation, customer creation. That is end user activities. They are working in a ABC Limited company on daily requirement. They used to work from day you know uh, start of daily activities like business daily activities. But whereas a functional consultant, we are not responsible persons, like we are not including involving any business transactions. We will not enter any business transactions. We strictly limited to the application level support. That's it. Okay, so that is the main difference between end users and a functional consultant in a client ABC Limited company and a software company as a consulting company. Okay, so we are working as a functional consultant in a software company, consulting company, and the end users, they are working in a client company. They are working as a end users entering on daily business activities. So these are main difference between end users and functional consultants. So end users role here, main important end users, they strictly limited to the particular business activity. It can be invoice creation, it can be approval of invoices. It can be generating the, reports, any kind of activity. They strictly limited to the particular function in organization level. We have different departments: payment departments, sales department, procurement department, or HR department, or finance department, cash management department. There are different type of departments. Each department level, they used to work with their limitations. Okay, as a functional consultant, we are responsible to the organization. We are responsible to the organization. Our vision, our scope is always on company development. If they are working, whatever the suggestions, whatever the, you know implementation that we are doing, so it's about company, it's about organization, how effectively they can do that, how it can be improved, like their business process. So so we can, as a functional consultant, we can provide the day to day, support on the day to day activities they are doing. Day to day activities are periodical activities, are new requirements, configuration. That kind of support you can provide as a functional consultants. Okay, this is the key difference. You can see our scope and expertise, knowledge. The focus, we can focus, we can strictly, as a functional consultant, we strictly, sorry. So here, the focus, scope, expectations, you can focus on, functional activities. As a functional consultant, you will be focused on the business process. You will be focused on the business activities, business needs. Whereas the functional, end users, they strictly focus on their specified task, specified activities, on daily functional activities. Okay. And expectation means, as a functional consultant, we don't need any, accounting knowledge, or, many of the students used to ask something, as a, you mentioned, this is a financial functionals, Oracle Fusion Financials functional consultant. Do we need any, special requirements from the financials? No. So here, you are eligible if you are done a degree. Okay. So that means you don't need any specific, special skill set regarding the technical skill set, or finance oriented skill set. If you have a technical skill set, if you have a financial knowledge, then it will be additional, value for you, your profile. If you are working as an end user, if you are working as an accounting professional, if you are working as a finance oriented activities, business activities, then it is most preferable course, for your career growth. Even if you are starting career with without any finance knowledge, yes, it is suitable, because here we are strictly limited to the application level. We are not going to do any, functional activities, creating journal entries, creating sales invoices, debiting, crediting. It is not kind of our duty. Okay. Here strictly we are limited to the application level functionalities, application level setup and configurations, application level issues, application level requirements. That's it. Okay. Right, these are the, you know so if you ask questions, who can learn this course? Okay, anybody can learn. Anybody, there is no specialization required for this particular course learning. So if you have a degree completion, then any degree can be eligible to learn this course. So as a functional consultant, so what is the expectations? What are the expectations from your side? If you take any client organization, ABC organization, if you are implementing, or if you are doing the supporting to the client organization, what are the expectations from you? So as a functional consultant, the most important thing what you have to do is before assigning a project, you must do the analysis of the business. So you must understand the business process of the ABC Limited company, or exactly what they are doing. What is the business core business process? Okay, what are the activities they are doing? How many locations it was established? Okay, if you understand the business process, if you understand the the like what is say turnovers, okay, then you can advise best solutions to the organization. Then it will be very helpful for them to increase their business profitability, and they can reduce the cost investing on some other activities, you know. So the productivity also will be increased. So as a function consultant, if you are working very efficiently, then it will be very helpful to the organization. So here I can see the track, career track. So I told you in the beginning. So if you are converting from the technical consultant or end users, or so if you are starting a career with any kind of new career path, then you can convert as a functional consultant based on requirement. See, when I started my career, I started as an end user, and I started become as a functional consultant. Then based on the opportunities, i I learned the technical concepts also. See, first you should complete the functional consultant role, functional consultant knowledge. Then you can go for the technical. Technical, if you learn technical directly, definitely there is a dependency on functional. Okay. So all technical consultants always depends on the functional consultants. Like so example, I'm working as a functional consultant in my project. Okay, in the current, current we are working as a US project. Okay, US based project. We have functional consultants and technical consultants our team. Okay, OSC team we have, PAS team we have, and functional consultants we have. So let's say PAS team, and they are reporting consultant. They are building some BIP report. They are building some BIP reports. So let's say Ramesh. Let's say I will take one of the example from our list. So let's say Anurag. Anurag is working as a technical consultant. He got the requirement from the client users. We need a BIP report. So since he is a uh, BIP like a reporting consultant, so he has to create a BIP report. So he must understand the transaction from functionality, from where it is creating, what is the important fields would be required. Like front end fields are different, back end fields are it will save in different tables. As a technical consultant, you must understand, so what is the functionality, from where it is saving, from which table it is saving, what is the field would be required for the report. So this information will be available with the functional consultant. Always technical consultants will connect with the functional consultant to understand the business requirement and business process. So that's why I'm suggesting first start career with the functional consultant. You can learn the technical skill set easily. Okay, and also few of the students are looking for the HCM, SCM, and PPM. There are different models we have. So my suggestion is first learn the financials, then all the like all whatever other modules like SCM, SCM, okay, PPM, all these modules will be depending on or connecting with the financials only. So here the AP, like invoices, payments, sales, and receipts. If you take any organization, the main activities is purchases, payments, sales, and receipts. They are the main important activities. Okay, these are all activities included in the AP and AR module, which is included in financials. Okay, if you take any projects, if you take any employees activities, if you take any other SCM activities, End of the day, everything should be connected to the financial models. If you understand financials better, you can easily understand, you can learn easily this SCM, PPM, and HCM and everything. They are like branches. This is financials as the core. So we can see there are many, positions like a techno-functional consultant. You can move solution architect, project manager, strategy consultant. Okay, there are many opportunities. So until you retire from your job, you can achieve this all these professionals. Okay, coming to so our job designation and scope. As I told you, you are a functional consultant. Your job designation is a functional consultant. So majorly you will get two type of projects as a in a project. If you assign in a project in a company, then you will get a two type of projects: implementation project and a supporting project. Implementation project majorly it will include configuration of new configurations to the new project. Let's say ABC Limited company, they never used any ERP application. They never used the Oracle Fusion application. They are using other third party ERP application. Now they are want to migrate it. Now they want to migrate from the old ERP to Oracle Fusion application. Then it is called as a implementation, new implementation. Okay, coming to the supporting. So it is already implemented by some other software company. Now they want to functional support on daily day-to-day activities or period close activities, some technical support. Okay, some functional requirements. Okay, so how they can do that? We have a ticketing tools. We used to connect, they will raise the tickets based on the priority of the tickets. We can connect with end users. We can provide the solution to them. So they are the two type of projects: implementation and supporting. Okay, so this is our scope and our functional, our job designation is a functional consultant. Coming to the Oracle financials model, Oracle Fusion financials models. They are the important models we are going to cover in our training process. Okay, AP, AR, FA, CM, and GL models. Account payable, account receivable, and fixed assets, cash management, and general ledger. They are the important models we are going to cover in our training process. So you see here AP, AR, FA, and GL. Here you can see then real time the business process can be converted, can be you know uh, compare with the business process, real time business process. So in Oracle Fusion, entire all business transaction compare divided into three business process. One is invoice to cash, that is AR level, sales invoices to receipt activities, procure to payment process, AP invoices to payments to the suppliers, and asset to retirement. So acquiring, purchasing assets, depreciations, and retirement of assets. Okay, if you take any organization, they are the three important activities you can expect any kind of business process. Okay, these three business process will be included in three important modules. So invoice to cash, invoice to receipt, nothing but a AR model. Okay, cash management model, taxes and collections, and a procure to payment process like AP model, cash management, acquire to asset acquire to retirement process. Fixed asset model will be involved. Again, we have account transformation, subledger accounting process. Okay, so altogether, all these transactions, whatever the transaction you have created in and front end level, everything will be converted into the journal entries, will be transformed to the GL. So budget to reporting tool. What is the reporting tool in Oracle Fusion? What is the reporting tool? You can say GL model. GL model is the reporting tool. So whatever the data you have created in AP level, AP invoices, AP payments, AR level, AR invoices, AR receipts, assets level, asset creations, depreciation, and asset adjustments. Everything will be posted, on day-to-day activities. Creation level, update level. All the transaction will be converted into journal entries. It will be posted to the GL. Okay, in GL, you can run the month-end reports. You can create multiple reports based on your requirement, quarterly or half-yearly or yearly, every month end. You can publish the reports. You can say that what is your financial, position of the organization. Organization financial position you can find out using this report. So from where you can run the reports? From the GL. So GL, the data GL we are getting source from these three applications, like three modules, the three business processes. Okay, so broadly you can say invoice to cash AP model, procure to payment process, fixed assets at asset to retirement process, invoice to cash process. Like all these all these three business processes always interconnected, always interconnected. How we can say like how it will be interconnected? Let's say we have one example I can give you. One example. We have a one let's say um Tata Motors company. Tata Motors manufacturing, cars manufacturing company. We have a Tata Motors manufacturing company. We are using Oracle Fusion application. Example, I'm telling example application like how we can uh, connect this Oracle Fusion application or financial models into a business process. Okay, we have a Tata Motors company. We have in January month, we have announced a brand new car, new model car. That is the Tata Saira. Tata Saira new model has been announced by the Tata Motors in December or let's say January. Okay, we are in January month. Just say January. Okay, once we announced, we got a huge response from the customers. We got a huge response from the customers. Then we will get the huge orders, sales orders, like we got orders from the customers. Then what we'll do? So first we'll go to verify whether we have feasibility to deliver. Let's say in January we got 10,000 orders from the customers. So first we will verify whether we have a feasibility to deliver all these 10,000 cars in January month. So we will verify that, saying that we don't have cars ready. So we have to do the manufacturing of the cars based on the requirement. So what we can do here? So to manufacturing 10,000 cars, okay, what is the requirement? So you need iron sheets. We need iron sheet. We need spare parts. If you take any car, there is a windshields that is Saint Gobain manufacturer. You can say paint. There is another painting company. If you see tires, there are Apollo tires or Seat tires or MRF tires. You can see spare parts like a battery and other, other spare parts. There are many spare parts in a car. So all things we should get it from the third party vendors, spare parts and raw material, everything. Let's say we need a iron sheet. First thing we need iron sheet to manufacture cars. Here we will order. So like we will go for the requisition. We will create multiple requisitions. Like we need this much iron from the multiple vendors. We can get the quotation from the vendors. So based on the best quotation, you can go for the purchase orders. So then suppliers will deliver the raw material. Then we can start the production. Okay, we can start the production. We can manufacture the cars. Okay, then this process will be done. Like manufacturing. Once the manufacturing is done, then we can deliver the cars to the customers. While delivering cars, we can raise the invoice to the customer, sales invoice, and you can receive the cash from the customers. Payment can be received from the customers. So this is the P2P and O2C interconnections. Like when you got huge customers, huge orders from the customers regarding the sales, definitely there is a procurement process will be initiated. So once we completed like a invoice creation and a P2P process level, we have another steps like creating invoice, whatever the raw material, whatever the spare parts you received. Regarding that, you have to create invoices. Okay, you have to do the payments to the suppliers. This is end-to-end process called as a procure to payment process. From the purchase order requisition creation, purchase order creation, receiving the invoices, and making the payments to the suppliers. This is the entire process called as a procurement process. Coming to once we product is ready, you can sell to the customers based on the customer orders. You can receive the orders. You can deliver the order, product to the customer. You can receive the money from the customer. This is called O2C process. Okay, invoice to cash, invoice to receipt, or order to cash process. Okay, to execute all those things, to manufacture the product. Let's say without any plant and machinery, without any factory, without any particular machineries, you cannot do any production. Okay, so if you want to do manufacturing process, definitely you needed some uh, you know uh, particular machinery. Like let's say how we can say fixed assets, how we can say this is asset. So directly or indirectly, for particular period of time, if you are using the same asset, same particular machinery to produce multiple cars, let's say you are producing 1,000 cars, you cannot use one particular car, one machinery. Okay, so one machinery can produce thousands of cars. One factory can be stay for uh, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, for a long time. You can produce many different of kind of products on same factory. So directly or indirectly, which is helping our productivity, then that is called a asset, fixed asset. So it can be plant and machinery, it can be factory, it can be computers, it can be vehicles. Okay, it can be any kind of things. So if you are using the same product for multiple products manufacturing, that is called a fixed assets. So definitely we have to maintain a fixed assets in our organization, depreciation activities, and retirement activities. So in this ERP application, we are going to cover all these three major activities under reconciliation activities. So whatever the activities you are doing in three levels of activities, it will send to the GL. Here you can see these three business process will transform to the GL for the reporting purpose. The front end activity, okay, business transaction, you can say functional transaction, you can say financial transaction, you can say everything can be processed in these three business processes. So we are going to discuss all these three business processes in our training. Okay, so in our training process, will include functional and technical, bare minimum technical components for our as a functional consultant. You must, based on the bare minimum requirement, you can cover the technical components also. So most important thing is we'll give the live project. Something will create one company level setup and end-to-end setups. End-to-end setups we'll discuss for all the modules level GL, AP, AR, FA. So all the modules level will explain theoretically first, then we'll do the setup and configuration for each module level, and we'll do the functional testing as well. Each module level functional testing also will be covered. Okay, the training process method. So we have at sessions on Monday to Friday. We have a live sessions on Monday to Friday. So each module level, if you take GL, if you take AR, FA, CM, expenses, okay, every module level, high level, first we'll discuss the PPT presentation. So in this PPT presentation, the overview of module, how it will be work end-to-end process, and what are the important setups we are using to do, and what are the important functionality we are going to cover in a particular module. That will be explained in a PPT theory level. And coming to the setups level, so setups level again we will explain theoretically setups, and we'll configure the setups on application level. And functionality testing, let's say in AP model invoice generation. So first we'll explain theoretically invoice, regarding the invoice importance and the setup and configuration. To configure, to create a invoice, what are the basic needs, what are the basic setups would be required, that will be explained. In a testing level, I will show you how you can create a invoice, different type of invoice or different type of functionalities. Every functionality will be covered. So important and standard functionalities, everything will be discussed in a functionality testing, functional business scenarios. Okay, the test, like the three levels of training. You will discuss, you will talk about same word, same terminology, same functionality for multiple times. So this level of training will very helpful for you to understand better. And every Saturday we will have a assignment. Every Saturday weekend assignment, whatever we have discussed from Monday to Friday, on Saturday, immediate Saturday, you will get a assignment. You have to complete the assignment and you have to post it on the group. There is a screenshot, you have to post it, yes, you have completed the assignment. Then it will be motivate to other students also. They will activate and they will do the practice. And yeah, it will ultimately, it will be helpful to learn the skill set. Okay, and mock interview every Sunday, Monday, Sunday, sorry, every Sunday on 7:30 a.m. you will have a mock interview, 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. So before this demonstration we have a mock interview session also. I think few of you have attended. Okay, so mock interview, so every mock interview will discuss the real time, you know so I used to provide interview support to the trained students. So whatever we are facing, latest interview questions and basic interview questions, there are mock interview in the two levels, level 1, level 2. We used to conduct the mock interview in two levels, level 1 and level 2, each module level. AP level 1, AP level 2, AR level 1, AR level 2, GL level 1, GL level 2, like that. Okay, so level 1 basic and important questions will be covered, and level 2 business scenarios will be covered. So if you participated in mock interview session, definitely you can you can crack the interview on your own, without any support, without any help from others. So the total duration of course is 2 months. Okay. So now we started in January. It can be completed in March. Okay. This is morning batch. So in evening batch, we started December 15th evening batch Telugu. That can be expected completed in February 15th. Again, February 15th, we are going to start the new batch evening, not morning, evening. So like that, every month we will have a batch, new batch, every month 15th, approximately 15th date. Okay, so it can be, it can be morning batch, it can be evening batch. Any one batch can be expected in every month. Okay, course offerings. So you can attend the regular sessions. So we can provide, see, so there is always some update from the previous batch to the current batch, the new batch. So new functionality can be enabled. Okay, new curriculum will be enabled. So yeah, so based on this, since I was working as a real-time employee, if I get any new requirement, if I got any new solutions or a new update from the Oracle, definitely that will be included in our training process. Okay, and coming to drive access. So regular sessions, or every session will be recorded. Okay, regular sessions, everything will be recorded. Okay, that will be shared via G Drive. Okay, G Drive. If you provide your G Drive Gmail account, then I will give the G Drive access. So entire course, whatever we discussed in daily sessions, that means Monday to Friday sessions, Sunday mock interviews, okay, and documents like Excel sheets, screenshot documents, material, and interview question and answer Excel sheets, everything. There are many, there are so much material documents we have. Everything will be shared to the G Drive. So this G Drive access you will get a lifetime. So definitely it will very helpful. Even you get the job, it will be helpful for a reference. And also we have a vision instance for vision instance for the practice. Okay, you can use this application for 1 year for practice. Okay, so previous we used to provide more than 1 year, but since this is within instance, it will get refreshed every week. Okay, so you can get until 1 year. So for your practice. So multiple batches access, like you can, if you joined in January month, you can get the access previous drive access, or if you want to let listen Telugu batch also, or if you want to listen English batch again, then in future you can join free of cost. You can join another batch. Okay, you can get the multiple batches drive access also for your better understand. Okay, and resume preparations once you once you started, if you decided to start the trails, you can approach me. You can share your standard resume. I will update the standard resume to Oracle Fusion related resume, then you can start your trails. Okay, so module level interview question and answers, as I told you. So we have mock interviews on weekly basis on every Sunday, so that every latest questions and answers will share to your drive. So you can go through that, you can practice. And coming to so real-time sessions. So actually we are going to start the real-time sessions in the next week. So if you're anybody having interest, you can approach me. I will add to you that I will share that meeting link to you. Then you can attend freely. Okay, the real time session majorly. So as I told you, we have a two type of projects. In real time, we have a two type projects like implementation projects and a supporting project. So what kind of activities we used to do in implementation project? Say let's say so during these 2 months of training, after this two months of training, so my uh, so my agenda is like to provide a skill set approximately equivalent to 5 years of experience, 5 years of real time experience. Okay, so if the real time 5 years of real time experience, what is the expectations? What are the expectations can be expected from the interviewers? So those kind of interview related real time scenarios can be explained here. Okay, in implementation project level, what is the methodology and what is the process, and what are the important documents would be required? What are the customizations can be expected for the 5 years of experience candidate? And the reports, data migration process, rapid implementation process, everything will be covered in a real-time sessions. Coming to the supporting project, what is SOW? What kind of important components will be included in SOW? How the ticketing tools will work? How we can manage the ticketing? Priority tickets, and what kind of real time issues you can expected. So in real time, like in interview point of view, you will get the questions like so what kind of issues we have faced in implementation process, what kind of issues and solutions you have provided in the supporting project level. So if you go through this real time session, then definitely you can you can able to understand the question, you can able to answer the interview questions. Okay, so these are the real-time sessions, very important. So it can be helpful if you are keeping 5 years of experience. Then based on the 5 years of experience skill set, I will cover all these real-time the real time 5 years experience candidate. Okay, that level of skill set I can give here. Okay, so real time experience is different, real time knowledge is different. Real time experience, maybe you cannot get the real time experience, but at least you can get the real time knowledge here. Okay, and so assistant job assistance program, as I told you, course completion, everything will be hand over to you. You can attend the mock interviews, or you can attend the, you know, you can, like, I will provide the, assistance, like, every session on every day, daily regular sections level. We will have a last half an hour or 15 minutes for the queries. So you can get your queries and you can share your screen, and I can, discuss on, on group level, on your, teammates you can discuss, so everybody can see that, and they can clarify their doubts. So this is very helpful. So one to one we can connect, and we can solve our requirements. Okay, supporting, and I can ping me on WhatsApp anytime. You can call me, or we have a WhatsApp group. You can post your queries on the group as well. Okay, yeah, as I told you, we can provide the resume for you based on your experience. Okay, so this is all about course, and you know uh, provided, offering services from our side. Coming to question and answers. So since I getting some inquiries from the students, so they are the few important, like a few frequent questions I have listed here. First, I will explain the solutions, like answers to these particular questions. Then you can ask your own questions. Okay, so who can learn this course means anybody can learn who have completed the degree. Okay, so who have less than 10 years of experience. The experience means, if you don't have, if you have a 10 years gap but you never worked, you never work on any job, then it is not suitable. If you are not working more than 10 years, if you are not working more than 10 years, then it will be more difficult to learn this course. And you can learn this course, but surviving in the job, surviving in the company level, it will be difficult. So if you go to any institutes, so they will not say this, like, directly, yeah, yeah, you can get the job, we will make sure we can place you in one big MNC company. Okay, just to pay 1 lakh or 2 lakhs to us, then we can make it possible. But just to understand the, practical life. Okay, so it is very difficult, since you don't have any managerial skill set. So if you don't work for the 10 years, means in a software company, you don't know how to submit the timesheets, how to approach the managers, how to attend the meetings, like, how to, what is the priority of, you know emails, how you can compose the emails. There are the many, few managerial things you should learn. So that's why I'm suggesting, like, if you have, other than the Oracle Fusion, you may have worked in non-IT or IT for 10 years. That's fine. So at least you know that company, how the company hierarchy is there, like, manager position, timesheets, and salaries, and everything, right? So then it is bit easy to adopt this, profile. Okay, so I told you it is not something which is related to finance or something technical. So non-finance or something, if you are working in a banking sector, if you are working non-IT, if you are working any non-finance, everybody is available, everybody is eligible. If you have a degree, and if you have a, at least some knowledge or some experience in our career. Okay, somebody is saying that some experience, gap. Recent, they previously they have work experience, but recent time they have 2 years or 1 year, due to marriage or due to health issues, they may have 3 to 4 years experience gap. Still that can be manageable. Still that can be manageable. You can learn the course, you can we can build the resume and you can go for that. Okay, we can go and try your job trials. Okay, so packages I told you, for 5 years experience we can expect 10 lakhs packages. Okay, so it's about our skill set something. If you have 10 years if you have 5 years experience and 15 lakhs package, you can expect more than 50 lakhs, like after 20 lakhs also you can expect if you have 7 years of experience. So it's not about experience based on your previous company package and your skill set. Okay, so nowadays I can see last previous in December month we got high packages, two packages, like one is 18 lakhs packages and one is 24 lakhs packages within 5 years experience. Okay, that can be possible. Okay, so so we can see like what is the current market in for this Oracle Fusion. So this is not my words. You can search in Google, you can search in LinkedIn, you can search in Naukri, any job portal. You can see the response. Okay. So yeah, got many questions. Recently there is a layoffs in Oracle. Recently there are layoffs in Oracle or Infosys and Amazon. So they are so how it can be secured, this arc, this particular profile, how it can be secured. See here, always remember, if you see any layoffs, you have to read detail. You have to read it detail. Okay, so in any channels, news channels, or any Telugu news channel or English or Hindi news channels, they might have not having much knowledge on that, but they post something like a directly company name, IT employees they lose job. That's it. See here, there are different type of employees in organization. Let's say Amazon, let's say Infosys, let's say Wipro, let's say Oracle. See, Oracle is a product company. Oracle provides Oracle Fusion application for the client users like ABC Limited company, who are using this application. Okay, Oracle. So to maintain this application, Oracle Fusion application, Oracle EBS application, there are multiple software applications they are maintaining in Oracle. Okay, so the employees who are maintaining, who are working on, application maintenance, application level development activities, they are working for the product. They are not a functional consultant. They are not working for any client. They are working for the Oracle only. Okay, so now Oracle decided to improve their something maintenance activity with the artificial intelligence, or they want to improve, they want to improve another technical skill set. So due to that, so they are in Oracle company level, the employees they are working from the 15 years or 20 years, senior employees, they have layoff people who are less skill set, they are layoff. Though kind of like a Oracle company wants to reduce the cost, that's why they are removing the employees. Even in Amazon, even in Wipro, if you see, if you connect with any kind of Amazon company, so yearly there is a benchmark, something, there is a you know uh, benchmark, like 5 employees has to be removed, or 2 employees has to be removed from your team. That is a yearly process. They used to reduce the team for yearly, 2 3 members who has a seniority, who has a senior experience, something. Okay, that is a product based company level. Whereas we are as a functional consultant, we are working in a software, different software companies. Okay, so this is not something so based on artificial intelligence. See, in the ABC Limited company, if they adopted some artificial intelligence, how it will work? So in ABC Limited company, there is a 50 employees. They are entering the data. They are entering the invoices data into the system. Now the artificial intelligence is implemented in Oracle Fusion application. Now there is no need of 50 employees to enter the data. You can simply create the data in a spreadsheet. You can import thousands of records in 5 minutes. Okay, so now the ABC Limited company thinks, so why we need to maintain 50 employees? We can reduce to 10 people. We can reduce to 5 people. So 50 members people work, now 5 people will do with the artificial intelligence. Okay, but consultant support will never change. In fact, it will be increased. Okay, functional consultant requirement, it would be increased because automation may not be expected. Like automation will not be worked on daily basis like as expected. Sometime it can be break, sometime it can be get the issues. So to resolve that, definitely there is a functional consultant requirement. So that is the difference between end users and functional consultant. Functional consultant requirement will be increased due to this artificial intelligence. It will never decrease. But at the end users level, at a application product level companies who are working on the application on day-to-day activities, it would be impacted to them. Okay, so that is the difference as a function consultant and as a end users. So definitely I'm telling, artificial intelligence or AI impact, it will never impact in future also on our particular functional consultants. So this is the best, safest profile, safest role for next 10 to 20 years. Okay, so yeah, we used to provide the interview support also. So you can contact me personally. I will tell you the process. And yeah, I will provide the context document, the training related context document. I will share it by individual to you. Okay, you can ping me on WhatsApp and I will share the details. And coming to the communication skill set, the communication skill set, you may expect like so since you are completed your graduations, that level basic communication would be sufficient. So see here, we have only requirement something when the customer is required to talk, then that is related to subject only. So we will not give any seminars, we will not give any kind of meetings like this. So basic bare minimum communication skills is enough. So which can be communicated easily. Your thoughts, you should able to understand the client requirement. You should able to answer that questions or the proper way. So that communication is sufficient. Okay. So yeah. So this is all about you know from my side. If you have any queries, if you have any questions, you can ask. Anybody, any questions? You can unmute yourself and you can you can ask your questions. Okay. Anybody?
Yeah, actually, I joined in the middle of the meeting, so I might join in the next demo session.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Then
Yeah.
the next demo session will be on next Sunday, 11th January, the same time, same meeting link. Okay. January 11th, next demo we have. So same time, 9:30. Sunday,
Okay.
next Sunday.
Yeah, yeah, fine, fine.
People who have missed the today's demonstration, you can join the next demo and you can try to understand the process and you can ask your questions. So you can share the same meeting link and same content like a demo session to your friends and colleagues. So we have a next demo on 11th January, and we are going to start the batch from January 19th after Sankranti.
Okay.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any questions? Right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much.